Hi guys, so today I'm going to try out some refills or button blanks, I guess is really what they are, that I picked up on Amazon pretty inexpensively. And somebody asked, like, what am I going to do with all those? They were just a good price to get all of those. So that's why I did that. But, we'll use them up and see what we can pop them on or however. So if I have links for those things or the items I'll be using, those would be affiliate links. They'll be in the description box, which means I will make a small commission if you purchase items to those links. I don't remember if the blanks, like I said, I got them on Amazon, if they were like smaller packs or if this was just like the size, because I know some were like in packs of 50 or 100 or something like that. But under the same link, it has all the different sizes plus all the different things. So I will have the different sizes that I use because they are particular to what I can find for the We Are Memory Keepers button press. 27 millimeter, 50 something, or whatever they are. So I'll have those numbers for you guys because I'm sure I don't even know them right now off the top of my head. Like, this is the medium size, like what comes with the button press. Do I have everything here? Oh yeah. And I think this is like I don't even know the millimeter size in those. But again, they come with 5, right, when you first buy it. And so there they are. So these are the ones I picked up on Amazon, and there are tons of different button presses out there. Obviously, I have the We Are Memory Keepers one. It's like a brand name, but you can find them all over the place. So what I picked up the other day in a haul video I showed you guys, I mean, this is tons, and this is like the big guy. I guess 58 millimeter maybe, because it says 58 on there, but I'm not sure. Because the larger button press insert that you can pick up for We Are Memory Keepers, I think that's the size of it. And then I have the little guys, and I mean, this is probably like 200. This has to be more than 100. These are the little ones that you can just pop in there. So cute. And this one, does it have a number? It says 25. So that's probably 25 millimeter. And these are the ones that should fit this, like the original one that comes with your button press. And again, let me see if this has a number on it. 37. Okay. So I'm going to take one of the backs. We need the back. We need, of course, our little topper. And it does come with Mylars. And some kits they're in here, and some kits they're in with the plastic backs. But just make sure that you have your little Mylar pieces that they sent along for you. Okay. And what I learned last time using this button press is that it likes thinner papers. If you try to get a thick paper through there, especially with the square one, oh my god, the square one's a nightmare because it just like tears off on the edges, on the very corners, because it is a bit sharp under here. So those corners on the square one, just when you bring the paper around, it just shears it off. So I used thin papers and it still did that. So what I would say with that one, definitely use the Mylar and definitely use the thinner paper. I do want to point out these are plastic bases, so that does obviously make the cost lower because these are metal bases. Okay, so if you want them, top-notch metal, the whole thing, then definitely the We Are Memory Keepers refills. And I'm sure maybe there's other refills out there that are metal that aren't their brand, but these are plastic backed. And I am going to use this and dress my craft paper because it's so pretty, and I was even thinking we can probably use it on these things. Remember I was talking about you might have to fussy cut it when I did that live video yesterday when I went through all kinds of different papers we just picked up. But somebody's question that I didn't see until later after the chat was the weight of these papers, and it says on there 240 GSM. So these are just as thick, and actually maybe these are too thick for this project because, like I said, it seems like thinner papers are better for these guys. But look how pretty. Oh, it's going to destroy this. Yeah, this is too thick. I don't even want to try it because I know it's just going to... Well, I'm willing to try it, even though it hurts my heart if something were to happen and it just doesn't work out. But, I'll just destroy a piece of paper. I'm willing to try it. Let's try it, even though I really, really love this paper right here. Let's try it with this one. And some people say they don't even use the this guy to... Oh, yeah, that's what I'm missing. Where is it? I had it in my hand. Is it not in here? No. Hold on. The actual... Didn't I just... Oh my gosh, you guys. This is what I was looking for. This black ring that's right in front of my face that I kept missing. Okay. Now I haven't done this since I reviewed it. I'm pretty sure that goes there. And it doesn't matter where that one goes, right? Yeah. And then this part goes in here. Clips in here somewheres. Let's see. There. Okay, so, it has little notches. And this part doesn't matter because it needs to just be sturdy because you're gonna basically make your own circle. But if you have a punch or a die that makes the same size circle, you might be better off. Let me see. I want these little flowers. Where do I want? Maybe this is... Oh, I don't want to take it from the middle. Maybe here. Aw, I'm gonna have to cut this paper in a way that I'm not gonna be super happy about. You know what? I'm gonna do it like this. I cut it right here. That way I can still use most of the paper. Oh, this is single-sided. I don't remember. I think the paper pack, the larger one, is double-sided, isn't it? No, it was single-sided too. Now that I think about it. Okay, so I want that little flower and like some of that bar because I think that looks cool. Okay, and we're going to take this and bring it around, and I might just place it once it's in there because I left my paper so big. Just want to make sure I'm still where I want to be. Like there. Okay, and on this one, you're just going to push it down yourself, so it's your strength that's going to get this cut. So I'm going to push it. I'm going to put my weight on it. I'm kind of like bouncing up and down just to make sure that I'm getting that really good. Hopefully. Nope, look at that. Before I even move it, I can see that. Oh, perfect cut. It didn't look like it cut all the way through. I'm very afraid of this. I'm afraid this is going to get damaged. Okay, well, there's that. All right, let's move this back out. We don't need this anymore, and we're going to take this guy away. Oh, this scares me so much because I just... okay, so the top, we want A first and then B. So the top is going to click in here. Sorry. It doesn't really matter the A and B part right now because we just need this to hold on. Hopefully you can see that. It's like a magnet there that holds it. So we don't need that, but right now I am going to go ahead and turn it to A, okay? It's on A, but we can do that later. You can do it now or later, it doesn't matter. And then this guy you're supposed to just put in here until he clicks. You hear that click? And he's also facing A, all that good stuff right now. Oh Lord, this is a little bit scary. So what happens is, the first thing we're going to do is basically your little paper and your little mylar and all that is going to wrap around this, right, with the first punch, and then you're going to put your blank in here, and then that's going to push up into it. So that's how I always remember. So the first thing we're going to do is put our little guy there, fits perfectly. Our paper that I feel like I need to break the fibers on this. Something just to make it more ready to do this. I probably wouldn't spray it with water, but I definitely want to, I mean, that's some really thick paper. And okay, I don't really care how the punch holds this, but if you need this to be a certain way, see this horizon line? Later on when you put this, you can put it so that that horizon line helps you put it in a way that you want it. Does that make sense? Like, I don't really care if this is pinned one way or the other, but that is kind of how I want to see it, so I'm going to pay attention to that this time. I don't think I paid attention to that last time. We're on A. We're both set up on A. I'm going to turn this back over here. Oh, Lord have mercy. So I'm going to press this down, and I'm doing it very carefully for some reason. I should probably do it in one fell swoop all the way down, okay? Boom. This is all the way down. I'm going to pick this back up. I'm going to swing this back out. And if things were done correctly, this should be gone from here. Oh, sorry. That's the worst view. Oh my gosh, how do I... I hope that wasn't in your guys' face before. This should be gone. Now, if you look in here, it is in there. It is in there, and it's very straight, the edges, and hopefully everything's okay. Okay, now we're going to move this over to B. Oh my gosh, you guys. Now we're going to move this to B, right? And we're also moving this guy to B. Oh my goodness. Okay, horizon line is over here. So that's weird. There's a couple ways to get it to B. That's very interesting, because I don't think it moved it when it came over. Maybe it did. Either way, whatever. There's your horizon line. Again, these little marks is what I'm talking about right here. So I'm going to put this on here. The pin that you're going to stick it to your shirt or to your bag or traveler's notebook, whatever is going to be facing down, right? So this back side of it should be facing up. It fits perfectly. Oh goodness. Here we go. Now I'm going to press it again. This is very scary. I just want to make sure everything's set up the way it should be. Ooh, that sounded not good. Now that back is plastic, so did that not sound like it cracked? It sounded not good. We will see. Oh my gosh. Oh, and it's pretty perfect. Okay, it missed this little area here, but that honestly is the plastic. I don't know if you can see that it's back here, but I can probably bend that in. Okay, not too bad. So now this really actually makes me want to try out the larger one, that big button. Not bad for a first try. I think I could probably shove it back in there and make it do it again, but you guys, that's not too bad. Not the best, but not too bad. Okay, what I'm going to do is pry this in with like a tool. You know, I don't want to use my nails because my precious nails. But what I'm going to do is bring out the one that makes the bigger button. Why not, right? Okay, I'll be right back. So, I know on Amazon right now they also have like a full starter set for this guy that comes with the small, the medium, and the large button presses. And it seemed like a pretty good deal. I picked mine up on HSN, I had a coupon, and it came with the square set. The square set is not my favorite, so, you know, whatever. But I did get these guys on Amazon. Again, I'll have the links for you guys. And this is the set to make the big boy. Look at that. Okay. Alright, so we don't need this one quite yet. Let's take these guys off. Again, this is the medium-sized one. Oh, let me show you what the refills, or the ones We Are Memory Keepers would have. Look like this. This thing's kind of ripped open, but look, oh, a little bit damaged, but it's a big button, okay? And then that big Mylar. Actually, what I should do is compare the Mylar from that with these guys. So this is the refill I got. That one, this guy. They are... Let me stack these guys up there, that's a little better. They are exactly the same. Exactly the same in diameter. This is for this, this is for this. This is that back. I did not like that plastic sound, like when it cracked, but that's alright. I'm probably not going to try the tiny one today because it's not a big deal. It's the same thing, it's just a smaller size. Smaller size. I can't even talk here. Let's see. Okay, so we need to cut this guy. So again, we'll pop this guy on here. We'll put this guy up here. And then we're going to cut a piece of paper with this. It does have little lines to kind of help you see what you're doing, I suppose. Interesting. Okay. I didn't choose a paper. I don't know if I want to use that same thick paper. I think I should use something different just to try it out. Let's see. I know I have these Pebbles papers. Some of them feel thicker than others. Aww. Let's see if it has something cute. Oh my goodness. This paper, it doesn't say, but it's not like cardstock weight. It's not 240. It's probably 80-ish pounds. I'm talking about, not GSMs at this point. And so let's try this guy out. Oh my gosh. Try to see where this circle is, because sometimes, even if it's on the very corner, as long as you're hitting that circle, you know, the inner circle where it's actually cutting, you're still going to be okay. But I feel like that one's pushing it. Who do I want to get? Like this little guy? It needs to come from like the top of the paper. Yes, that one. Okay. Again, I hate to do this to my paper because I'm kind of cutting into an area where it's like I could use that for something else, but oh well. Okay. Again, this is not the thickest paper in the world. So I'm eyeballing that. Just trying to see where this is going to cut all the way up there, but then that's going to curve around, so that's okay. Oh, maybe more of his little decoration could be in there. Right? Okay. This is a big boy. This is going to take up the whole thing. So I'm going to move this over. Oh, of course. It's moved a little bit. Okay. Well, this is interesting because this hangs off that bit. So, ooh. And I'm just bouncing up and down trying to give it some really good push. I don't know if that helps. Ew, no, that didn't cut like almost at all. Let's do it again. How about that? Did that do anything? Did that do anything? Yep, that got it. Now, a little bit of a bummer is that this paper has that little stitching, and so when it comes around, that might tear. That's on me. I chose to use that paper, so that's not the machine. That's my poor choice, but there we go. All right, so we have these guys, and now we're going to use the big pieces. So again, put that in until it clicks. I'm going to set it on A. Take this guy until it clicks. You kind of have to put it up with B so that it holds on, and now it's holding on. And I'm going to set that to A. And our metal piece. Again, at this point, I'm not paying attention to this line, but it's here. It's just that when you come over here, it should stay straight, right? Yeah, it's still straight. I don't know why the second piece, whenever we did that, it just looks weird, but there's our horizon. It's because when we turn it, it's going to go this way. And then it pops in. My brain's not working right now. Okay, whatever. So we put that piece. We're going to put our little picture. Oh my goodness. We're going to put this guy. It's on A. They're both set to A. I'm going to bring it over here. Give it a push. Okay. And this time I don't do the bouncy thing because it doesn't matter. Once you do it, it's not going to give it any extra pressure. But it's gone from here. And if you look, it's tucked up in here. Okay. And now, again, there's my horizon, but I am going to change it over to B because we got to change it over to B. Okay, so I was about to do something wrong, so I'm not sure where I am going to edit this, but make sure it's on B, and then your top is also on B, and I just showed you guys that that is up in there, right, our little guy. And again, our pin back. So this is the part of the pin that needs to be facing the inside of your thing because this is where you're going to clip it onto yourself, right? And actually the size is on the outside for whatever reason, which is fine. So let's put that down. Again, the horizon thing, it's weird because when we turn it to B, the horizon's this way instead of being like this when you swing it back around. So, I don't know. I guess I'll still pay attention to it. So it's a little bit sideways like this, right? Those horizon lines. Okay, so let's bring it back over. We're both on B. I'm gonna pull that down. That did not sound problematic. It's not going all the way down though, so I'm kind of interested in that. And let's swing that around. Aww. Cute. Now a little bit of the plastic is not catching. Again, you know, I don't know. What I'm going to do is try it one more time. I'll be okay. I'm just going to redo this. And to be honest, like I said, I didn't want to misspeak earlier. What happened is I almost put this pin back the wrong way. And so I had to redo this one, you know what I'm saying? I just didn't want to waste your guys' time. So I think that's probably why this didn't catch because I had to open it up and then do it again. So let's do another one fresh. And hopefully this time I will remember to put the pin the correct way. Even I had mentioned, I'm like, okay, you got to do it. And I still did it wrong. Okay, so again, I'm going to cut this little guy out. Look at those little buddies. So cute. And again, this is going to take a second because it's a much bigger die than that other one as far as where it's cutting. So I just kind of want to line that up and give it a squish, 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 squish. I don't know if that's enough squishing. Let's see. It's hard to tell because it doesn't look cut, but then it cuts. Like, that didn't look cut through, but it cut it. So we're good. Okay, now let's go back out here. Let's put our pieces back. This is the top, obviously. Okay, and we're going to slide it over to A. This one also, make sure it's on A. We have our pin base. Our paper. Again, this paper is not the thinnest paper, so that also keeps the plastic from really getting where it needs to be, so I can understand that. And then this guy. Horizon, you know, if you want to pay attention to that or not. Let's bring this back over here. We're both on A and A, and we're just going to push that through. Oh my gosh, sorry if it... And it's gone from here, and it's tucked up here. Looks good. All right, pin back has the lettering. Should be facing down because this is how you're gonna stick it to, you know, whatever you're gonna stick it to. So this other piece needs to be coming up here. And we're gonna turn it to B. Oh, interesting. Did you guys see what just happened? Remember I told you, I'm like, well, if you turn it to B, if it was here, it's still on A. When I put this down and I'm paying attention to that horizon line, I put it facing the horizon. When I turn to B, this is not moving. That's the clue. That's it, right there. All right, guys. Well, that was good, because now I realized what I was doing. So put your pin back down, then go move it to B. I was doing it differently every time. So hopefully that makes sense to you guys if you have one. We're going to turn it this way. So now the horizon is exactly the same because it didn't move, you know. This is the scary part of this whole process right here. So let's go. Pop, pop, pop. And there it is. But again, that plastic didn't catch. Actually, it was worse this time because it didn't get this guy. Let's do it again. Oh my goodness. We're going to do it one more time, guys. I'm just trying to think about how I want to do this. I am going to... This is kind of what happened last time, but it didn't catch it. And I'm like, did I say the wrong thing again? No, I didn't, so that's okay. I'm going to take this off. Take it off. Open all this up. Flatten it out. Very weird. Okay. Let's put that back on there. Let's go back to A. Back. Oh. Say back to A. Is it me or is it just getting hot in here? Okay. Nice. Now, this is not... I mean, you probably want to start over completely. I've done this before and it was not a problem, so I'm just going to do it again anyway. But again, the plastic is going to be a little bit wonky because it's doing what it feels like doing now. Now A and A. Let's get this pushed back up in here. Okay, it's gone. I'm sure everything's fine over here. Feels good. And we're going to place this guy, horizon. And then we're going to go over to B. Okay, so we're on B, and then we're going to move our top also to B. All right. Again, when I moved it, you know, like the horizon, it kept where it was, right? That's cool. All right, let's try this one more time. And then I'm done for today. So let's push that down. I'm giving it some really good pushes, but at this point I don't think it matters. Oh, okay. I was going to say this time it felt much better. That's so interesting. So this redo worked perfectly. Very good. I mean, look at that. Very, very good. So that's kind of what I was saying. It's not a freak out situation, because if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, and you can usually just take it apart and do it again. But this is perfect, so that's good. And then, like I said, they're the same size plastics on both of them. And they're there. So, inexpensive refills. Like I said, I bought tons of them because it was the better price that way, but if they have smaller packages of them, you might want to try them out. I don't know. And that's it. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I mean, look how cute this is. Put it on your little traveler's notebook or whatever. I think it's adorable. Oh, interesting. I was going to say, I wonder if you can actually move it, because this is the direction of this, you know? But I can kind of twist it to where you want it to go anyway. So let's say you weren't correct and it was like this way and your image is facing this way, but your clip is over here like this. Just turn it. Okay, you know, I can't leave well enough alone on that one that it didn't quite catch. I'm just taking this off. So now I have this cute little clippy. Works perfectly fine, and it's nice and matte, and it's just paper. There's always something, and I bet you can still reuse this, because like I said, it's, you know, just flatten it out and reuse it, but, you know, I've already punched this one twice, so I don't know. Still feels okay. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye now.